Thank you for tuning in today. My name is Shoshana. We're waiting for a couple of people to come. We thank you for being here. And we have some big news. Guess what? How many people we have? Let's wait. Let's wait for the big news until more people are here.
Anytime for the big news, I'm Tanya once again. Hey, I'm T.
I'm Tiffany. Hey, guys.
Londi. Hey, guys.
Hey. Make sure to tune in. More people are tuning in before we say our big news. We appreciate you once again tuning in tonight to Tea Time. Thank you once again. Don't wait for people to tune in before we get on there.
All right.
Okay. So give us a minute. We wait for people to tune in. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
What's going on? This thing? Hey, we're here, Shirley. We
Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you.
Hey, guys, we are.
Wait for people to tune in for our big news. Okay, guys. We thank you once again for tuning in to Tea Time.
Look, y'all excited? Y'all was like, what's the news? What's the tea? Get it?
No, Lonnie's not having a baby.
Not again.
Surprise, I am.
No. We thank you, though. Okay, so we're getting ready for this big news. Are we ready?
You ready?
All right.
Ready?
Okay. So the big news is that we made it to 100 followers today. Actually, I think we're at 102.
102.
102, but we made it to 103, something like that.
Followers in a week. We thank you guys
So much.
for the love and support.
Thank you.
Blowing minds, like the little kids say. Blowing minds. Blowing minds.
We thank you guys so very much for really thank you. I mean, just for everything. You guys really are doing it, following, sharing, liking. We see all the comments, everything. We thank you guys so much. Inboxes, the text messages, the phone calls we got all week telling us, that you guys enjoy the show.
We love it.
We thank you guys so very much.
All right, so we can dive right in. Guys, so let's start with, what's new?
Lonnie, you want to start this week?
Lonnie, you want to start?
Okay, well, what's on my mind this week is I think that Black people, is Black History Month.
Black people.
Black History Month.
African Americans,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit too sensitive. Everything is not racist. Everything is not offensive. Everything is just too much. It's too much. Every time somebody says something, we want to march. We want to say something. I just don't think, I'm sorry. Everything is not racist. Maybe that the person that's saying it is not being, they just don't know. Maybe, I just don't think so. It's too much. It's too much.
Everything might not be racist. Everything might not be intended to be racist, but don't call me sensitive because I have a right to be sensitive because people usually are 8 out of 10 times being racist.
Exactly.
Especially when they start the thing off saying, not to be racist.
Not to be racist.
Exactly. You're about to be racist.
You telling me you're going to do
A lot of
this.
times it's not. It could be even like something like a post, and it's like, they're being racist. Maybe they just dumb. They don't know what they're saying.
They know. But at the same time, I like the movement only because I think it makes people think twice about what they say. And that is what I like. I like the fact that people are thinking twice about what they say about our race because it hasn't been like that.
Yeah.
It's just like, we got diarrhea.
When I say sensitive, I want us as a people to just start letting that stuff fall off of us. Let's start rolling off our backs. When they say something, check them and then move on. That's not a whole movement, a whole all day affair. Just check them. I'm not a monkey.
By me checking you, then you're telling me I'm sensitive.
Right.
But I have to check you, let you know what you're saying is incorrect.
I'm not saying anything because I'm one of those sensitive people. Everything you say is going to offend me. You will not be out here. I don't know. You know what? Let me tell y'all a quick little story. When I was working, I won't tell y'all where. And I remember one of my managers, it was the summertime. She came to me. She was like, oh my God, Tiffany, look. She clearly was Caucasian. We're almost the same color. I got a tan. No, we're not. This is not a tan. I'm black. This is not a tan. I'm just going to go away.
Offensive to that.
I took offense to it.
She wasn't trying to be funny.
I mean, I tried not to take offense because I thought, it was like, maybe she just don't get it. You get it. Y'all get it.
Not everybody, but
There's some people
if
that
you're
really
not
they
sure,
don't mean no harm.
if you're not sure, just don't say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying to you? Like, just don't say it if you're not sure. It's not about being sensitive, but sometimes if you don't know about our people, if you're trying to learn, ask me a valid question.
Exactly.
But if you're trying to be funny, like, I'm gonna check you.
It's very boring.
I'm gonna check you. So apparently, Lonnie thinks that
We
all
people
lives
sensitive.
matter, not just black
Black
lives.
Lives Matter.
All lives matter movement.
Oh,
I feel that way. I can't go on the I can't be on that.
Oh
my God.
Oh,
There's gonna be something after this podcast. I'm gonna let you know.
I don't even know you.
next week we might have someone new.
Whoa.
Okay. Whatever.
I'm going to talk about something that is a little controversial.
More than that.
Well,
That was not controversial. My opinion.
I beg to differ.
That's it.
I'm only going to bring it up, but I'm not going to participate, and I will tell y'all why. So Mecca, is Mecca watching? I don't know. Mecca, if you're watching, hey girl.
Hey Charles.
Charles, tell Mecca this is all her right now. So Mecca had a status a couple weeks ago that was like, can babies be unattractive? Okay, here's the deal. So everybody's been talking about Kevin Hart's baby, who I think is very cute, little baby Kenzo. Yeah. And people are like, the baby's not so cute. I get it. And so Wendy Williams, everybody was talking about her because she said Kylie Jenner's baby, which is true, is going to have Kylie's original face. This face she got now is not her face. Okay? Now, I brought this topic up. I'm not going to get into detail because, as y'all know, I'm expecting my own little bundle. And my mother says you don't talk about people's babies when you're pregnant because your baby will come out looking all types of crazy.
Well, I will dive
But I will let y'all discuss amongst yourselves, can babies be unattractive?
Babies are not unattractive to their parents. Let's say that. I don't think babies are ugly. I mean, I've seen some babies that like, but I don't think babies are ugly. People expect a lot for certain people. Like, because it's Kevin Hart and Nico, his wife, who is gorgeous, they expected the baby to come out looking like a model, top model. And the baby came out looking like Kevin. It's a 50-50 shot. You cannot expect the baby to look like okay, I'm going to say it, whatever. Serena Williams is okay. You men love her. Her body's banging. Her face, come on, not so much. No. Her baby looks like a supermodel.
Gorgeous.
It's a 50-50 chance. So you can't be saying that babies are ugly.
No,
they just
no
might
babies
not
are
be
ugly.
what you expected.
Yeah, but
so
they're
what do
not
you do? You
ugly.
see a baby you don't think is cute? You say, oh, bless his little heart. That's it.
Yes.
Don't
I agree. Aldima says that some babies are just ugly, they should just be dressed well. And I agree.
And that is very true.
You have to dress your baby.
That
you
is
gotta
very
have
true.
to really up. If you look at your baby and your baby's head, you gotta really up the wardrobe budget. You really gotta be like,
baby look like
He
a
needs
baby.
to be fly.
But you
She
can tell when
needs
that
to be
baby's
fly.
ugly. People are going, oh, let me see her. Oh, look at that little outfit. Look at them little shoes. Look at the face.
What
Yeah,
about the
like-
face?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
think
if anybody look at my baby and y'all mention anything about what he's wearing, don't ever ask to see him again. Ever. You are done. Okay. I mean, he will be dressed well, but you will not.
If the baby ugly, I'm going to let you know.
Nasi said, I wouldn't say unattractive, I would just say underdeveloped.
All right.
ACC, listen, I'm not gonna say I want to say babies are unattractive. They have to grow into their look.
Yes,
There's a lot of children
yes.
that I've seen. I'm like, that is special.
Yeah, right.
But when they grow up, like 2s, 3s,
Yes.
you be like, oh, I see where that nose was going.
See,
You
Diana agrees with Tanya that they're cute to their parents.
They
But
parents.
I just feel like sometimes people have unattractive babies and they want to have this baby on their face.
Of course,
Like,
they cry their
Let
baby.
me say this. I don't know if you guys know our relationship. We are all sisters by choice, but we three are sisters by blood. Tiffany is a baby, and when she was born, Jesus Christ.
what you will not do today.
But look at her now, y'all.
Look at her now.
Look at her now.
First of all, that's all but a bald-headed lie because my baby pictures was all that. I will show them to y'all. I will post them to the page.
That's right.
My baby,
And Tanya had a big ass head.
I still have a big ass head, but this weed covers it good.
I mean, the
So,
nerve.
so,
Talking about my baby.
Anyway, Shauna.
So what I want to talk about, what's on my mind, in the news, in my head, and I literally cannot get this out of my head.
Okay.
So on Dr. Phil, there was this lady. There was this lady that thinks she is married to Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
She feels that first and foremost, they met on Facebook. One, and it was his personal page because it kept popping up on her feed. So he was, in her mind, he wanted to talk to her because it kept popping up on her feed. So that's strike one. Then she says the 2-year-old baby that he has, and we all know he had, now is her child.
Did they have, any intercourse?
No. And she says that. I don't know how because I didn't give him any eggs. But she says that's my baby that he's raising.
This is Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil. So clearly she has mental issues. But the thing is that it goes on to say, she goes on to talk about how she sent him money for their like philanthropy thing. Yes. Sent him money. Now why does Tyler Perry need your money?
It's a catfish. Okay.
But how could you
I was Dr. Phil. I didn't know, come out, Tyler Perry.
Exactly. I went to that episode.
Tell her you don't know her.
Exactly.
First of all, if that is how this works, this is R. Kelly's baby. And I want you all to go with it, okay? I don't know how this worked. I don't know how it happened, but the blood in this baby's veins is R. Kelly. And not even just R. Kelly. It's R. Kelly and Oprah's baby somehow in my womb. And I don't know how it works, but somebody, how does that happen?
Exactly.
He said delusional is a lonely place. It sure is.
It really is.
And then another thing she says is that, and then, people are asking, how do you think this if you've never seen him, if you've never talked to him? She says, I'm walking by faith.
Okay.
And not by sight.
Like, don't quote that. Don't quote that Bible for that. That's not what that means.
That's not what that means.
When I tell you, she said that and I fell out my chair. I said, no.
We love quoting the Bible for the wrong stuff. That don't have nothing to do with it.
Time to change the channel.
Wow.
I saw that interview and she definitely was like, she went to his house for Thanksgiving and they wouldn't let her in. She's like, they wouldn't let her in because they didn't recognize her cousin. I was like, no, miss, they don't recognize you. You're the one who don't know who it is. It's not his cousin.
You went outside, I'm going to go in and see you.
They don't recognize you, sweetheart. I'm about to start catfishing somebody, and I'm about to be Oprah, and I'm gonna get some money for our charity.
Yes, charity.
That's horrible, though. I wish her,
Oh, that's why this lady works for the Department of Homeland Security.
That's another thing.
So
yes,
I don't know who y'all reckon in the country.
Wow. I mean, listen.
I don't feel.
But we worried about the Mexican across the street about to do my lawn. But
I'm not worried about her. We have a clown for president, so she and all the least of my worries. Okay?
The least of it. Anyway, Tanya, what's on your mind, man?
What's on my mind today? So, we all know that Kylie Jenner had her baby. Yay, Kylie.
The little secret
It's
baby.
almost up. Sorry, okay.
The little secret baby.
Anyway,
I'm not excited.
So she had a baby.
Tanya's excited.
No, I'm not. It's a baby. Okay. So, my issue with her, well, not my issue. Everybody has an issue with what she named her daughter. Her daughter name is Stormy. Now, I don't have an issue, which I think it's weird, but I don't have an issue with celebrities naming their children weird names for two reasons. One, I'm never going to have to give this child a job. This child is sex. Like, I don't care what their name is. And two, it's not my kid. Like, this, you think Beyonce's daughter Blue? Do not, I'm not posting her.
You see me looking at you, right?
Exactly.
You somebody else.
Wait, I am not saying anything about old.
The beehive just manned up real quick.
Real near you, right here.
What I'm saying is, do you think Beyonce's daughter Blue is ever going to get a typical job?
No, she
No,
was
she's
not.
not.
So her name can be blue, orange, green, color, Carter. Who cares? Ruby, sir. These children are set.
Of course.
But everybody is telling everybody, oh, that name's so ugly. But then your name is Aquadasia or Dante Finano. You got weird, and you need a job.
A shit
So stop naming your kids the crazy, trying to put you and your other name together and get back to them good names like Sarah and Esther.
Okay.
Sally
And Ruth.
Amanda,
Okay.
Michelle.
Name your choice of normal names.
First of all,
yes.
Little Blue and Stormy is not going to be your issue.
First of all, you lying because you know full well you're not about to name nobody baby Esther or Sarah right now.
What's
In
wrong with
2018.
Esther and Sarah?
In 2018,
It could be.
I like Sarah. One of my
It
babies.
could be Michelle.
and I know Esther, who's a young lady.
Amanda.
This very pretty young
Tasha.
It could be
Stuff like
Tiffany.
that.
However, what bothers me about it is that, I mean, not bothers me, it's just like, why? Because now you have Dream,
Right.
North,
And none of the kids
Stormy,
don't need no
Chicago.
Chicago.
and
Like, it's like they sat there and say, let's see how bad we can make up names because they don't have to get a job. Like,
Donette, you a liar. Your neighbor's not. Your middle neighbor's not no damn Aquadasia.
Oh,
Anyway, no, it's not.
Oh my God.
and if it is, don't use that on your resume.
Exactly. Just put what? Oh, whatever. Oh.
Look, like that. No.
Don't tell nobody. So let's not worry about what you name their kids. And you got to think about what you name your children. Stop.
Let's worry about what that baby gonna look like. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
No, sorry.
Oh, look.
No, baby. Sorry about it. All right. No. Anyway,
Okay, so, I mean, that's all right, guys.
that's what's going on. That's what's going on.
Okay, so this is our pre-Valentine's Day webcast. Meaning today is not Valentine's, of course, tomorrow is. So in advance, happy Valentine's
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
To all the side chicks,
But
happy
today
Valentine's
is
Day.
happy Valentine's Day, side chicks!
Look at you. Look at you.
Finally got a date outside.
Look at you getting wine and dine. Okay. Congratulations.
Good job.
Shoot your shot tonight. Try to become number one. But happy Valentine's Day, because tomorrow you won't be out. You'll be in the house crying like, oh, I'm so stupid. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
No, they won't be
But
crying.
yeah.
They're still there.
You still gonna see him
See
probably
him
in your
later.
life. Whatever.
Happy Valentine's Day to the side.
13th or the 15th.
Right. If you go out to your man today or the 15th, you are the side chick. I'm sorry.
Now, wait a minute.
That's not true, though.
Oh, I'm lying because I'm going out my house on Thursday because we can't get a babysitter today. But I'm not the side chick.
Exactly. Because right now,
Wait a
me and my
minute.
boo got some stuff going on. Well, we ain't got no stuff going on. He got some stuff going on at work. And so we just might have to, we found out today we may have to reschedule for
But you
Thursday.
know she was side chick.
But-
That's not
you know.
You know your circumstances.
Everybody's situation is different.
You're not walking by faith. Okay?
Whatever.
You know your situation.
So in honor of Valentine's Day, I decided to put a little game together. We're gonna play sweet or sour. So all the ladies, they have a little sign, sweet and sour.
Yeah, mine's upside
Hopefully you
down.
guys can see it. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question, and you girls tell me, do you feel it's sweet or sour? Okay.
Okay.
All right. So our first, do you think a romantic getaway
Is
for Valentine's Day?
Oh, sweet.
Sweet. Okay, that's sweet.
Definitely sweet.
Yeah, take me somewhere, please.
That's fun. I mean, why
It
not?
doesn't have to be far. We can go. We can go to a hotel in the same borough, anywhere from the house.
Exactly. Staycations are lovely.
Yeah,
Right. Don't be like, we gotta go all out, but like, that's sweet.
We gotta go.
Okay.
Let's go. Flowers and candy. I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's typical. Everybody gets candy. Everybody
It's
gets
no thought. It's no thought.
Okay.
Flowers die, candy's eaten. Next.
I'm gonna say both. Sweet, because shout out to my boo who sent me flowers and strawberries, chocolate covered strawberries today. So it was very sweet, baby. I love you. But at the same time, it's sour. Like, I think candy is sour when it's those candies like in the generic one in the box.
Those hard
And
ones.
don't nobody
That's why-
eat that.
Right. That's
No,
why I was
though.
like,
Don't
You just
get
went
those.
and just grab one. Oh, I just
I'm gonna bite like 2 of them to find the caramel, and I'm done.
We don't
Like,
want to
that's
sue
all.
us. Don't sue us, candy box people, but we don't like them.
I'm about to say the name.
I only eat like maybe 2 out of that.
Yeah.
you
I
can
don't
buy
like
them
the other
until you
candy.
find
Don't
I don't
get
like
it.
that.
Like,
Yeah.
don't get it.
that's why I was like kind of back and forth.
Yeah.
Because I say sweet just because you thought. You thought about it, you went, it's sweet, but
cliche.
Yeah,
it
I'm
is, but whatever.
Okay, what about a card with a love letter? Oh, I love things like that.
I love love letters.
No.
I love why?
Wait,
You
no.
don't really get like that.
Wait, before I
Pour
answer.
yourself out.
Where's this card with a letter come from jail?
No.
Like, if he's sitting in the car from jail with the letter.
No, he gave you
No, that's a rose.
Okay, then sweet. All right.
Why is it sweet?
If I'm a prisoner, I can buy you a gift, but I can write you a
No,
real good letter.
Okay, no,
I don't know. So, it's acting like people don't date prisoners. We'll talk about that later. It could be going to jail. All right,
think
whatever.
it's sweet because guys
They're
don't
not
really do that.
emotional creatures.
I like things that I can keep for a long period of time. Like then like a year from now,
I can read
like,
it.
I can read it. Oh!
I would say a real inappropriate poem. Never mind. I'll leave it on the page. I'll leave it on the page. Why do you think it's sour?
It's sour because I don't believe they wrote it. I'm sorry.
Really?
You and I can prove to me you wrote this. Because I have two brothers.
Yes,
Yeah.
it could have been from jail.
Oh,
Yeah. I have two brothers. Listen, let's cut it out. I have two brothers, and I know how they do. You know, they don't all that
If he writes your poem, that's
sweetie
it.
stuff, and they not normally sweetie like
Bacon
that.
is bacon.
9
eggs is
times out of
eggs.
10, that was either me or
No.
or somebody else on the internet.
moving
No.
on before Charlotte.
Bacon is bacon, eggs is eggs.
But I've never wrote no way.
Baby, let's.
I've never wrote any poem from my brother. What I'm saying
But
is,
because
what I'm
Okay.
saying is that if they're not that sweet,
normally,
they didn't write the poem.
yeah.
I think I
All right.
like it. I like it.
As long as it didn't come from jail. All
I
right,
like
that's
it.
sweet.
I have all my cards from like I think it's cute.
Look at that. Your nephew's mother said, "I'm a call from you."
No.
There you go.
From my baby, but I just read it. From my boo, like Jeremiah wrote me a card. That's my other nephew, and Chunks can write me cards all day long. From kids, little handprints, I love that. Grown men,
I like it.
no,
I like it.
I
I
like
like
it.
it. It's
All right.
Okay, next, love coupons.
What?
Here I go with these coochie coupons again.
No. Love, like as far as one free hug or I rub your back. Please don't.
I don't think
No.
If
No, I
you
didn't
give me
think
a
about that.
coupon, if you need to give me a coupon to hug you,
Exactly.
Don't like your business.
a massage,
This is real cheap.
Yes.
These are dangerous stuff you're doing.
You are-
on a
Anyway.
daily basis.
no, you don't do it.
I don't need a coupon.
I don't need a coupon. It's a hug.
I don't need
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Sour.
Don't do it. It's sour. Okay. Valentine's Day with him, but he's double dating with his friends. So it's not just you guys together. It's him and his homeboy, that girl.
What?
Get out.
Why?
Why not? Why?
It's our date.
It's our day.
Our Valentine's
Okay,
Day.
but so
No.
you still with him?
Okay, wait. Do I know them yet?
Yeah, you know the couple. You know them.
Do I like them?
Yeah. So what?
You got to do something else, though.
Girl, put that sweet down.
You got to do something else, like something else.
I love every one of y'all, but
Nobody
if
said
Terrell told
all
me
day.
we go on a date with y'all, I'm like, why?
Why
Like,
not?
No.
Why not?
you want to go on a date with me?
Hey.
I'm just saying.
I don't like that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Here we go. His gift to you was a sexy picture of him. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Why?
Don't do it.
I see you
Don't do
all
it.
the time.
I'm quite sure when we met and started dating, you sent me a couple of them.
Yes. I don't need another one.
Sometimes they'll be okay.
No.
It's either or.
No.
Yolanda has a double date tomorrow, girl.
I thought about you when they said it. That's my best
See?
friend. I thought about it.
Nothing wrong with that.
But there's nothing wrong with it.
No.
Nothing's wrong with it. I
Nothing
just,
wrong with
you
it.
gotta do, but no way. He did something else. That's not just the only thing.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Fine.
saying.
I don't want to go out with anybody else. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Don't do the sexy pictures, men. We don't want to see it.
Nope.
All right.
I
Well,
don't want to see it.
I want to see it.
All right. A home cooked meal instead of going out.
Be creative.
Yeah, I like it.
Anybody can go out.
I like it.
Cook me
Terrell can
something.
cook, so I
Yeah.
appreciate
You
something
put some
else.
effort into that.
I like
Thank
Put
you.
some thought into it, especially if it's your food that you
And
like.
let it be good now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't have to eat it as nasty.
Not like no ramen noodles or nothing.
No.
Be creative with what you're doing, but even if it's not even a taste that good, I
Just
still
the
think it's
second.
sweet.
Uh,
Even if it don't taste
Somebody
that
said sour. No, not
Nah,
you.
keep that.
He's cooking that.
good. He's cooking it. No, she probably still thinks.
She's like, no. She like, no, trust me.
No, you probably-
I
I'm making
said
whatever.
what I said.
I said what I said when I said it.
For those tuning in, we are playing the game Sweet and Sour. We are telling you our opinion on certain things for Valentine's Day that are sweet and sour. Okay, so the next thing is a cooking class, a couple's cooking class. I like that. Something different. Do something different.
That's something different.
Then it's always the same thing.
Yeah, you might learn something different to
movie.
cook.
I'm gonna say sweet because I want to plan like last year for Charles' birthday. I want to take him on a cooking class. I think that's cute, like because they have them where you cook and then afterwards
Eat together.
you eat together. I think it's cute. Shout out to
Hold on, guys.
Here she go with the salad again. Why, Shauna?
Because I don't want to work. I don't want to do nothing. If you
But it's cute.
no.
You tasting together and then
No.
you have to.
I'm sorry, my opinion. No.
Is this person?
You know what? I cannot.
She knows already. I'm not.
Okay, here we go. Ladies, either you or him. A striptease dance.
Girl,
Yay!
Why not?
I ain't pregnant. You out of here.
And that's probably how you got there.
Exactly.
Yes, do it.
Well,
I mean,
Okay.
me, I don't know.
I'm pregnant and I'm getting bigger right now, and I'm not about to be.
Okay, but him doing it for you.
See,
I would laugh the whole time, though. but
right? Because he's silly. Like
It's cute.
it's cute.
It's cute. It's
Babe, don't do that, Mom.
But don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, lastly, going and getting matching tattoos for Valentine's Day.
Nope, too grown for that.
Don't do it.
I'm too grown for that.
Don't
No, sir.
do it.
You be in it by yourself with the
So
needle.
next year you be by yourself for Valentine's Day with the word "I love Mark" on your arm. No, don't do it.
Nah,
Okay, that was our sweet and sour segment. Thank you, ladies.
Sweet and sour.
That was fun.
okay, so now my question then is,
Yes.
what is you guys' idea of like? So what qualifies as a good date? So these are sweet and sour. So what's a good date? We agree we don't like candy. We don't like what's a good date? What do you think is a good, and you guys answer to what's some good things for dates? What do y'all like to do? What do y'all want to do?
All right, so let's start with Lonnie. Lonnie, what's a good date for you?
Simple. Like simple but creative. Okay, yeah, you could cook, but if it could be maybe you cooked and you did a picnic. I mean, I know that's like a weird combination, but something creative. I don't need a gush, you know.
Okay.
Simple. I like simple.
Okay.
Tiffany, what's a good date for you?
I want you to take me to the top of
Okay.
the Eiffel Tower.
Okay.
And
All right.
Okay.
feed me strawberries. Strawberries.
Let's
from
get
my
that.
favorite- no, okay.
Yeah,
All right, normal. I mean, honestly, simple. I really just feel like something like nice and normal. Like, you don't have to go above and beyond, but like, I don't know. I mean, I won't even say for Valentine's Day because I feel like you can do the same thing on Valentine's Day as you can do as regular dates. Just a simple date, like, you know, let's go to eat. Let's do something. You know what? Scratch that. I think I like dates that are creative. Because I like to do weird things. So I like to do like botanical gardens. Let's go to the zoo. Let's go to the museum, the aquarium. Like, let's go do stuff that's like you really wouldn't normally do on a date. Like, I would be okay. Like, let's go to the zoo. Let's go do things that like everybody's not doing on dates. Stuff like that is fun. Like, kind of like do something with your mind.
Seisha Baker said anything out of the normal, like we went kayaking, not the typical dinner movie.
See? Okay.
But that's creative. That's something.
All right. So then
paint
said a
again.
paint night walk to Central Park Bar Crawl. That's nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Right, hiking. We did. I mean, me and Terrell did when like this. Now everybody's doing, but like when it first was like getting kind of big, we did a paint and sip, and I like that. Like that was fun. We've done a couple of these paint and sips. Like it's fun to give you something like a little keepsake memento. You can do a little thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like stuff that's like different than the usual.
Shauna, what's your idea for a nice date?
A nice date. I don't know. I think my main thing is listen to me. If you listen to me, you'll get it right. Like
Makes
then
sense.
then it'd be okay because I'll change every so often.
Yes,
that's why I
that's
say listen to me.
Sorry, Valentine's Day is every day.
Every day. That's another good
Right.
one. That's how I feel. I'm not a big date person because I forget. I have the worst memory of life. So I don't even do anniversaries. I don't do none of that because I'll be the one to forget. So I don't do that. So Valentine's Day is like, okay, this is cute. Give me something. All right, bye. Love you, whatever. But a regular date, like listen to me. If I'm thinking about trying Cantonese, then that should be the date of
Yes.
you know what I mean? And if I'm doing a date, then I need to listen to it. And females need to do dates too.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Exactly.
Like we always want the man to do so much for us and take me out. And I feel like I want some of the men to answer too. Like, what is a date for
What's
you?
a date for you guys?
Yeah, what's the
What's a date
perfect
for
date
you?
for you guys? Because it's like we like, oh, what's the perfect date? And all the women's answering.
Right.
So I'm quite sure some men don't want to go to Peyton Six.
For me, I am someone who I don't like typical, because I feel like I've done it for so long. But at the age, I've been dating for such a long time. At our age now, we've dated so long. How many movies and dinner can I go to? Because now I'm just sitting there eating, going with emotions. My date is for me to come home and my husband, hey, Greg. My husband said, babe, get dressed. We going out. Where we going? Don't worry about it. I got the whole evening planned. I like surprises. It don't even have to be no place extra like a big fancy restaurant. We could be we could go down and get a hot dog and get we call them things that I guess in summertime, you know, little bikes that you ride on together. Something cute like that. But I just want something planned for me. Because as a woman who has kids and I'm tired all the time, I'm doing a lot. For somebody to make my day comfortable and plan my whole day for me, I think that's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And like you said, you listen to, you know what I like, you know what I eat, you know what we're gonna go do. They're gonna make me happy for the day. So next time we go out for you, I'm gonna make you happy for that day. I know you like this. Like my husband and I first date. Well, we'll bring that up a little later. That was me listening to him. You know, so those are good dates.
Dolores said a private paint and sip.
A private paint and sip? Okay.
That's creative.
All right, I'm just kidding. Okay, so now I have a question. Okay. So apparently McDonald's does heart-shaped nuggets for Valentine's Day. Listen, okay. Because we all say simple dates, right? Man says, look, I want to take you out. I don't got a whole lot to work with, so he takes you to McDonald's.
No.
Are y'all okay with a McDonald's date?
No.
Age appropriate sour. So sour.
No. Hell no.
What about White Castle? White Castle does.
They do.
For Valentine's Day, you make the reservation. They got the decorated with
An
flowers.
actual reservation for White Castle.
They have the table set up. They have flowers and decorations, and you take the person you love there. Personally, I enjoy a good chicken rings and stuff.
You are so lying. If Terrell was to take, I said his name.
You can say, yeah. That's it. This is baby. Hell yeah. Hey, Terrell. Hey, baby. Like it was a secret.
No, I didn't know we was like telling everybody. Sorry, guys.
McDonald's
You would not like that.
and White Castles are for children.
Yes, that's an age appropriate.
Teenagers or like, not even 18 because you still have a job by then. 16, 17.
Everybody hates
plus,
my fast
You
food.
little girl.
Thank you. Yes.
I'm a grown woman. Fast food is for when I get like I don't feel like cooking. I'm in the street and I want to eat if I go home. I wish you would let me get dressed and beat his face and take me to McDonald's.
Yeah,
So you too good for heart-shaped nuggets?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
For a date, I'll eat the nuggets just to make heart shape, but
No murder burgers.
But he can't really
And
like.
if you don't have
maybe
no
you don't have the
money,
money to take
okay.
out like
no,
that.
but then that's when you get creative.
Correct.
That's when you get creative.
Right.
That's when you say, okay, how much do I have? How much am I working
Right.
with? What can I do?
No.
You know,
Right.
let me go get some heroes or something, put in a little basket, make it look nice,
Picnic.
get a picnic.
Yep.
There you
So
go.
you okay with a hero, but you're not okay with a white
No.
guy.
Not at McDonald's.
No.
Not at McDonald's. You be sitting there. No, I'm not.
But you have to get a hero, which is
When
definitely
when you thought about
10
it.
out of 10 on your mother's EBT card.
Oh my God.
Well, he got his mother's EBT card, swiped you 2 heroes,
No.
and y'all okay with
When
that?
he put
He put thought into
picnic. He
it.
put
The
thought
picnic,
into
not what we eating.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was like, why did they heroes in?
I just said heroes because it's just the first thing came to my
Do
mind.
not
But
take your grown girlfriend
Yes.
to no fast food restaurant this year.
Right
Because
now-
then on the 15th, you are going to be single.
Excuse me, Ronald just said he had a date where they agreed. He put a blanket on the living floor and they had frosted flakes under candlelight. Well, guess what?
If that's what she wants,
you need to marry her.
Ronald, I don't know want the frosted flakes, honey.
I'm gonna kind of say no, Ronald, too, because
I don't know.
If she stays,
frosted flakes.
you need to marry her because she just did that because she didn't want to.
I don't
She
know. It's sweet. It's sweet that you try the whole picnic inside. I've done that. I've had a picnic inside for a guy,
Yes, I've
but
had-
I went all out. Now, it was a long time ago. Remember, once again, I'm married. It was a long time ago. But I remember that it was really hot, and I didn't feel like going outside. So at the time, I worked at a school, and I had my kids make me little clouds. They drew it, and they colored it in, and a sun. And I hung it from my ceiling fan on a hanger.
Girl.
And I put the blanket underneath.
Don't be using kids for your own.
I thought that, but I was like the child labor over here.
Kids come to learn. My kids come to learn.
You got color. Don't worry about it. I had a blanket inside the house, and we had like a little indoor picnic. I bought heroes, and I bought like milkshakes. But that was, I put a lot of thought into that. So and sometimes it may be a cheap date, but if you put thought into it, and I saw you put an effort,
Right.
I'm okay with that. McDonald's is not an effort.
TJ chunked my mouth said, if it has a kids menu, it's not a date.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And if it doesn't have a real menu,
It's not.
like the things on it, like BBQ.
I can't drink. It's really not a good
Yes,
date.
it's not a good date.
I'm sorry.
I asked my cousin about this, and he said if they have a kids playland, it's not a date.
It's
So,
not a date. It's not a date.
all right, fine.
Sorry.
It's
All
not a
right.
date. All right, so those are our best dates. And we figure like there's no McDonald's guys for McDonald's.
No.
So we're gonna tell you guys what our best. But let's read some of you guys. We asked you guys to write in and tell us what are some of your best and worst dates. Okay. So we're gonna start with Lonnie. Lonnie's gonna read someone that wrote in their best date. Who is this, Lonnie?
This is Georgia.
This is Georgia.
Georgia. Hey, Georgia.
Hey,
Hope you're
Georgia.
watching, girl. Hi.
Georgia says, the best date that I had was with Mike.
Mike's
I
her fiance.
came
Hey, Mike.
to Long Island when we first started dating. He took me to this beautiful restaurant by the water. I couldn't really eat too much on our date because I had butterflies in my stomach.
Aw.
He ordered a bunch of different appetizers, salad, entree, dessert, and I hardly ate anything. We left the restaurant a short while after and took a ride back to his house. He wanted to introduce me to his dad. On our way back to his house, he stopped at this Italian restaurant and came out with a medium-sized bag about 15 minutes later while I waited in his car. He ordered penne with vodka sauce and a fried chicken cutlet on top. My most favorite meal on this planet, but he didn't know it. He just ordered it all the time for himself and thought because I didn't eat on our date, I would be hungry. I knew we were meant to be from that day on.
Aww.
That's very sweet.
Let me tell you
And
something.
that's thought. He didn't even know.
Yeah.
So he put thought into that. That's
Yes.
very sweet.
Because a lot of times, y'all know, guys, we go to the first dates and we don't eat, and we're like, no, I'll have just a
You're
water.
scared to eat. You don't want to.
Yeah.
People like, dang, look at her. Let me wait and show them who I
I'll have a water and a side of bread.
Let's stop acting like I wolf my food down, like inhale the food.
Ordering a
Eating
salad
your,
like you know you
eating your fries with the fork.
Yeah.
No, you want to bust some chicken down and no
Girl.
French fries.
Got chicken wing cutting with a knife and fork, like,
You know,
I only eat
irritated.
chicken this way. No, you don't.
We could be hungry. It sounds like, dang.
Wait.
Make this chicken up.
How many times have we went to dates and not ate and got home and
Oh my God.
Yes.
tore the food?
Yes.
I be
Yes,
on a
I've
date
done it
and
so
didn't
much.
eat, and I'll be texting my sisters on the way home, like, did mommy cook? Because I have to eat.
I'm
not
starving.
I'm starving.
And it's crazy, but we want to be cute and we want to be ladylike and not be like, feasted on the first date.
Yeah.
No.
And
All right, so that was Georgia's sweet date. Anybody have a bad day? I'll read. So Charles, hey Charles.
Hi, Charles.
Charles sent us a bad date. So Charles said, my best for. Oh, let me start from his first sentence. He says, my best date, of course, was the first date with my wife.
Mecca.
Hey, Mecca.
So that's beautiful. So tonight, Mecca. All right. Anyway, the worst date, he says, has to be when I was talking to this girl, when I was in Medgar Evers for 3 weeks. When I go to pick her up, surprise, she has a 6-year-old son, and he's coming with us.
Oh my God.
Then we go to Olive Garden in Times Square, the most expensive restaurant at the time. That was a chain, and she ordered some expensive crap. She talks about how she goes out with all of these club promoters who make 6 figures. I'm thinking then, what you doing with me? Then we see a movie and the son goes to the bathroom 6 times and you already know where to take him. Me, a disaster date.
Little man had to pee on himself
So,
because
Lady,
Why you brought your child?
first of all, tell these men you have a kid.
Flag on the play.
Don't bring your baby on no first date.
Flag on the play. No.
that was sour times 10.
Yes, that was so
Oh,
wrong.
flag.
no.
All over the place.
And
I would have been like, he gotta pee.
no, who is this?
Well, my thing is, why would you let even though I was talking to you, I'm not letting you take my child to the bathroom. I'm going to take my child.
For real.
I don't even know you like that.
I don't know you like that.
No.
Sorry.
It's too soon for your kid to meet him. This is the first date.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a whole thing, but I mean, like, so Terrell told me he went on a date, like a blind date with this girl that he got hooked up with. They were talking on the phone for a while. They had never talked about kids or nothing, but Shorty showed up pregnant, like visibly pregnant. Like,
It
I'm
wasn't
ready to
here
get your
yet.
baby.
Oh,
And he was like,
don't do that. Don't do
She
that.
didn't have to tell him.
Miss, like, don't you think you should have mentioned in some of these conversations, tell me about yourself? Well, I'm pregnant. Like, that should have been like one of your first things you talked about
No.
right away.
Do not do that. Do not take your kids on the first date.
No.
And I'm going to say it. A lot of you women, okay, not saying nobody, hope nobody else is watching. They like to introduce their children too quickly to dates because you're looking for a father figure for this child too quick. Then you shouldn't go on a date on the first date, and by next week he take a little man to school.
Yeah.
By
Well,
next
somebody
month,
gotta take them
he
to-
had, no. By next month he had parents teacher conference.
Yeah.
This ain't a baby daddy. Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Bring him on
It's
a
too
date.
soon. The first date.
Yeah. If you can't find a babysitter, then you have to reschedule.
We gonna
It's
have to.
uncomfortable. It's
We gonna have to
uncomfortable.
have a whole night of
That would be
conversation
a
about
whole
that.
other webcast,
Yeah.
ladies, about
Whole nother.
children and men. But I digress.
Okay, so we're gonna do another bad one.
A bad one.
Okay.
Oh my God,
What?
I'm sorry. My aunt Reed just said she went on a blind date and it was a little person.
Oh my God.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God!
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
But
But,
the
did
person-
you know?
Correct.
Did you know it was a
Did the
little
person tell you who set you up that this person
Was a little
was a little
person.
person? That's the question.
That's the question.
Yes.
And we are waiting for your
We are anxiously awaiting on this. We need to
Anxiously
know. I mean, I'm short, so I mean, but I don't qualify. for
No,
little
no,
person.
no,
No, no.
Nothing
You just
wrong
short.
with it, but you have to warn me ahead of time.
Exactly. Let me know.
Because then I don't want to see you, and then my face looks stuck on stupid. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I'm not even gonna front. Little people make me laugh, so I'm probably gonna laugh. Like, oh my God.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I'm sorry. All right.
I'm sorry. Tiffany is sensitive. Sorry. Anyway, sorry. Anyway. Yeah. So we're doing
So a bad date.
Yes.
Okay. This is from my best friend Yolanda. She was on here. I don't know if she's still here.
Hey,
Hi, Yolanda. So, and I remember this date so bad because she kept texting me the whole time. So they went to BB King's.
Okay.
And it was for some artist. I'm not sure who it was, but they go and they, order drinks and all this other stuff. He turns around and he's like, "Well, I only got enough for this." So he didn't have enough for the date, but didn't tell her until they.
I'm gonna stop doing that. Go ahead.
But
What?
he didn't tell her until the bill came. Like, oh, I only have enough. So let's say the bill was like $80. He only had 40, so or 30 or 20. Like, I only got 20 on it.
No, that's not where you take it.
I'm like, shoot.
So
I'm
now
gonna
the
tell you.
date goes on. I'm waiting to see if I'm getting it right because she'll text. But the date goes on. But what gets me is the date. Okay, that was a bad date.
No, continue. No. We gonna respond to that.
Okay, so the day goes on, and then he calls her and explains why he didn't have the money.
There's no explanation.
He says his niece, trying to see, the date was the worst date ever. So his niece needed money, so he had to give the niece the money. So he was calling, and he was calling her back to pay her back.
No.
You better PayPal me my
You gotta
money.
change up there. If you don't have no money, either reschedule or you dumb down the
Okay,
date.
nobody look at the phone. Go ahead. Keep going.
Or you dumb down the date. Do not take me out and you don't have any money. Because that's my first impression of you now is jaded.
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm like, okay.
Not saying I'm a gold digger, but now I'm like, okay, first of all, then you're irresponsible,
Right.
or you're not organized.
Yes.
You don't have yourself together.
Yes.
Now, this is what I said. I told her she should have tallied up that ticket, told them to split it, paid her side, and walked out.
So you look at your phone yet? Right,
And walked out.
I would have been like, I gotta go. The reason why Tanya's laughing and I'm going to the phone because I wanted to finish a lot of the story and I didn't want to interrupt this.
Can I stop you for 1 second? Hey, Ian.
Hey,
We're
Ian.
talking about best and worst dates.
Right, anybody just tuning in, sorry.
My aunt just said her worst date was a blind date that someone set her up on with a little person.
Okay, now we asked for clarification on more about this date, and according to my aunt, she says, first of all, she told me she was wearing red. She went back in the car and changed her shirt. I don't blame you. Because he was a midget in a wheelchair. You shouldn't have changed your shirt. You should have gotten in the car and drove away already. It was done. I'm sorry. There's so much you should have told me about before I got
They
here.
need love too, but I
They
need
do,
to
but
know.
you explain.
I need to know.
There is
everything.
so much more you should have told me before we
So
met.
you won't be surprised.
Because ahead of time, we're talking and you give me a conversation.
Yes. you
There's
can.
something you should bring up
Yes,
before I
absolutely.
get there. Like, so.
Let me know ahead of time. Marie, I'm so glad that you got it moving. Didn't say that.
Girl,
And I will set you up on that date. It's not your friend.
Right.
not your friend. They're not your friend.
So we're gonna tell you guys. Yeah.
Oh, wait, we have one more good one.
Okay.
Sorry. So, good one. I got this one, and I was like, all right, read this one. And this is from Jessica. Jessica's like my cousin in love. Hey, Jess. And her and her husband, Eric, just got married last year. Hey, Eric. So, she said, started when I was on vacation with 2 girlfriends in LA. I received a text message from Eric, who was my boyfriend at the time, asking if I wanted to go see a Broadway show. I said sure, and I wasn't surprised by this because Eric usually plans our outings. This is a family thing because Terrell plans the greatest dates. When I got back to New York, a few days passed, and he was acting a little weird, but I didn't mention the outing. So once the day arrived, I said, let me add a little spicy to the evening and get sexy. He rushes in, he gets dressed, and we head out. On the way to the city, he was chatty. I figured he missed me. Finally, we made it to the city. We walk over to Lincoln Center, and we get to the doors, and it looks absolutely dead. I'm like, Eric, I think we're extremely late. So while I'm standing outside taking selfies, he went inside, speak to some people that was sitting around. He came back, and he said, the show just ended. I must have mixed up the times. But it was a nice evening, so she didn't care. So we went walking, and she was pointing out all the different people that was around with cameras. So they saw one group of people, and they had telescopes. And she said they stopped by a fountain to admire them. And Eric turned to her and said, close your eyes and make a wish. I closed my eyes and made a wish. And when he asked me, well, what did you wish for? I said, I wish you would hurry up and propose to me. He laughed, and he asked me to close my eyes again, grabbed the star that I made the wish on, and put it in my pocket near my heart. I'm a 2nd grade teacher. I know how to pretend, so I did. And when I opened my eyes, Eric was down on one knee with a ring. We opened a light shining down with a box that had a light shining on the ring. And she said, she asked, was he serious about twice? And then she screamed yes. So it turned out the people that they were talking about that had cameras were photographers that he had taking pictures of them the whole time.
Hey, Eric.
I just ruined all y'all Valentine's Day. Thanks a lot, Eric. Everybody's like, really?
Really? He thought a lot about
He really put them thought into it. So
Yes,
So
he
the
did.
main theme of this night is guys, girls too, effort.
Effort.
It goes
And
a long
girls,
way.
you do this for your guy too, effort. Guys like I saw someone here, I can't remember who said something, but guys like football games and they like you. We'll talk about it. We'll do that now. Okay, so we're gonna tell you guys our best and worst dates.
Okay.
Who wants to start?
I'll start.
Oh,
We're going to start best or worst.
I'm going to start with the worst.
Okay. Saturday.
Sour date. Sour date was with this one right here. It was a double date. Okay. So now we're just relaxing in her house, chilling, whatever. Side note, best friends, 16, 18 years, whatever. So we just chilling, relaxing.
I'm only 18.
So we just chilling, relaxing in the house. Her then boyfriend calls and says, hey, let's go out. Somebody wants to meet Shauna or something like that. Whatever. We go. They come pick us up in this car and then takes us to the city. So I'm thinking, oh, snap. We going out. That's okay, cool. We get there. Both of them get out. We'll be back. They go inside. So we're sitting there. So, you know, we just talking. I was like, oh, he's cute. Oh, he's not cute. You know, whatever. He wasn't cute at all. In the least. No, he wasn't cute. He really wasn't. So we're sitting there not realizing how long we was in this car. So I was like, wait a minute. Where did they go?
Oh my God.
The man went to work.
What?
He was at
So they drove us to his job. Apparently he went to work to get his check, but when he got there, he clocked in. And we were waiting because he said he was going to go on break. The friend was going to go on break and then take us home.
What?
But then neither one of them came back though. So when we were out there in the car,
I didn't know this was going to happen.
Oh my God. That is the worst date
the
in the
worst.
world.
Then we got out the car and took the train home.
It was just, okay, I apologize, okay?
That was bad.
So I'm going to go next to the worst date because my worst date was a payback from that date. Many years later, I figured I apologize for this. We're done. We move forward. Many years later, we go on a date with her then boyfriend who has a friend.
He was not my boyfriend. We were just talking at the time. We was
Oh, Lord, that's right. Okay.
Well, he had a friend for me, apparently, okay? So we went, and this was like back in the day when Canarsie P was popping. You go out Canarsie P,
Hey, Canarsie
you go
P.
walk
Yeah, that's all my Brooklyn neighbors.
Y'all go Brooklyn, y'all know.
You know
So
Canarsie
you could go to Canarsie P and go for a walk. And so it was like cold or something. So apparently it was her friend's car. So we were chosen to take a walk or whatever. We're taking the walk. This young man has a breathing problem. And while we are out, he's chewing gum because he's trying to mask the breathing problem. But he's all over me like, yes, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to mask my breathing problem with the gum. But the entire time, I'm just thinking, when can we go back to this car? Like, I'm so done with this.
Oh my God.
I feel like we were out there for like 2 days. It was so horrible. And finally, I was just like, hey, I think Tashonda's calling me. Yeah, hey, we gotta go. Like, it was horrible. And then later on, she was like, well, that was your payback from that one. So
I'm just a little bit petty.
That's a lot of it.
That's a lot of it, petty, y'all.
So I'll go next. Are we doing only bad right now?
You can do bad, and we'll come back to good.
My bad date. So at the time, I wasn't talking to anybody. My best friend Keisha, hey girl, was talking to her boyfriend, and he was like, "I have a friend for you." And I'm like, "Okay, I really don't do that, but fine." Give him my number. He called me, and we spoke on the phone. It was such a great conversation. I'm like, "This is wonderful." And he sent me a picture. He was gorgeous. I'm like, "Okay." The next day, he called me back that morning. Hey, beautiful. We talked for 2 days straight, and it was such a nice conversation. I got excited to meet him. The weekend, we're going to go and meet this guy. We're going to go to his house. We're going to double date. Bet. I got dressed. I got nice. We went to the Bronx to meet him. I should know right there. No offense against the Bronx, but whatever. We go to the Bronx, and no offense against the Bronx. I'm sorry. I mean,
I know, because some people out there from the Bronx. Sorry, y'all.
no, I don't mean as far as I don't know anybody from the Bronx. Put it that way. So we get to the Bronx, and we walk in, and as soon as we get there, Keisha and her boyfriend at the time, I'm gonna say his name. Hey, Manny.
Hey, Manny.
Keisha and Manny was like, we're gonna go get food. Y'all stay here. I'm like, I hate people do that. But we had to talk for 2 days. We good. I'm okay.
Right.
As soon as they left and the door shut, he turned into a different person. It came like depression. He started showing me albums. Apparently, he had just broke up with his girlfriend. He started showing me albums of pictures of them two, of their whole relationship.
No.
He pulled out shirts that she bought him, teddy bears.
He had this stuff on him.
It was in his room. He was bringing it out in the living room and like, this is the bear that she got me for Valentine's Day 2 years ago. And I'm like, I'm so uncomfortable. It turned into like a therapy session. I'm like, it's so
I gotta go, sir. I don't
I
leave.
was so mad.
I had to leave
But she
immediately.
came back with food. We didn't even eat it. I met her at the door. I'm like, I'm ready to go. Okay, so that was worst day. Let me shout this nigga name. Rohan!
You watching Rohan? I wish y'all got back together.
Rohan
hope y'all got back together.
My worst date was like bad from the beginning.
Oh, damn.
She's like, it started out bad. Okay.
We was getting on the train, having a problem with that, but then he was like, "Oh, you're not gonna pay for me on the train too." So I'm like, "Okay, you don't have money for the train. We're not going. We're not going." So I said, "Okay, I'm leaving. I'm going back home." He said, "No. Go take a cab. I just have to go to my job." Okay. Get in the cab and go to the job. He said, "I'll be right back. I'm going inside to get my check." He goes inside. Don't come back 30 minutes. The cab driver's like, "You want me to take you home? I feel bad for you." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna stay right here." I don't know why. I just go ahead. He comes back out. He tells the cab driver to take him to a certain a comedy club in Manhattan. The cab driver's asking him, "What's the address?" He goes, "I don't know. You're a cab driver. Just drive around. You'll find it." Now I'm like, "You don't even know where we're going?" I'm still getting mad, and he's like, "Yeah, this cab driver don't know where he's going." And I'm like, "No, it's you. It's not the cab driver." So we get out, we have a good time in the comedy club. Come back, he said, "I'm taking you out to eat." I said, "Okay." I'm like, "You know what? Maybe this is going to be a great thing." Go to the restaurant, sit down, like, okay, I'm looking around, it's nice. All of a sudden, something ran across my lap. So I'm like, "What?"
In the restaurant?
Yes, in the restaurant. And it wasn't no shabby nothing. I'm about to leave. And I'm looking, and I see a cat.
In the
The
restaurant?
cat jumped across my lap, and I'm seeing other cats. I'm like, "Okay, I can't do this no more."
Why the hell is there a cat in a restaurant?
I didn't want to eat anything.
Hold on,
I didn't want
what?
to sell him anything. I wanted to go.
There's a cat.
He
There's
jumped.
multiple cats.
There was two cats just walking around the restaurant. I
What
said,
the
"You know
hell?
what?
Oh,
I'll never
no.
date you again." Oh no, I was
Was
nervous.
this a Chinese restaurant?
No,
Because I'm about to say that was dinner, honey. That was about to be the show. That was
And you
dinner.
saw one less cat after that?
It was a live dinner.
Meow, chow, meow.
Yikes.
I said never again, and I never went.
Question. Did you still stay and eat?
No. As soon as I saw the cat, I said, "I'm leaving. I can't do this no more." Because that was like the boiling point.
At that point, I'd have been like,
No,
is that a cat?
I can't
Oh,
take it.
no. I think you won, honey. With the
I really do. I'll give that to you.
We're going to give you the sour award tonight.
You got the power word.
You definitely need to get the sour award for that one.
I think it's not always bad when it comes to dates. There are sweet dates.
Yes,
You guys think
it
that
is.
on
Yes.
It's not bad.
No, there's
We
some
love- okay,
nice
so,
ones.
I will start. I'm married. Everyone should know that already. My husband is Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Yes, that was too nice.
Okay.
So we've had multiple dates, so it's hard for me to think of one that I thought was really sweet. I liked I'm not gonna say our first date, maybe like our second or third. And it was actually a date that I took him on. It was his birthday, and he's a big Mets fan. And I surprised him with Mets tickets, and we had like the best seats. It was a good date because his face, when you put effort into a date and the person really enjoys it, it was like a kid at a candy store. He was so cute. He was so excited, and he kept holding my hand, and like he was so huggy. I guess he was really excited that someone did that for him. So that stands out to me because his reaction, how nice it was, and it showed me that he was somebody that valued thought into it. He was somebody that just, you know what I'm saying, that this one is cliche. It was his birthday though, but even though I put thought into that. So that was
Okay. I'm sorry, anybody just tuning in. We're talking about good and bad dates. So we're
Good and
talking
bad
about our good dates.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Lonnie, do you want to redeem yourself?
Yeah, you need. Yeah.
Well, a good date, the good date
That
I
cat
had
story
was
bad.
my ex never was one of those like sensitive people, so he did it in his house.
Okay.
And he had a little table, and he had I like Chinese food, so but he got like the good, not the one that's in the like box. He got the good Chinese food.
It was a cat.
It was a
Okay.
cat. It had a table set up, had candlelight, and on the wall he had "I love you, Yolanda," and he never did things like that. So I thought that was so.
I'm trying to manipulate myself.
I don't drink, so he had Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
So that was sweet to me because he never did things like that. So that was a good date.
That's cute. Yeah, that's cute. Effort.
My best date.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing. It wasn't anything grand. It was just. Normally when like how you go on dates, everybody would most guys would ask me, like, you like this place, you like that place, you like this place. But he surprised me.
Yeah.
So that was what made it good for me. It was, we went to Grand Lux in Long Island.
Okay.
Grand Lux. And it's called Grand Lux Cafe. So when we pulled up, I was like, he taking me to a cafe. I was like,
Look at her.
but it was really nice inside. It was really nice. It was someplace I'd never been to, and it was really nice. And it was my first birthday. If anybody knows me, it's birthdays to me like it's the whole month. So,
Me too.
yes, Leo.
Same birthday, same day.
So he really put thought into it, and he had like the whole birthday cake there.
Aww.
Like, so that was
That's beautiful.
Yes. It was sweet.
Tiffany.
Oh, so many to think of.
We don't got no time for that.
You know, I mean, I would say, y'all know I be shouting out my boo all the time. I believe he's watching. So, hey, babe. And he really puts like, I would say, when I was thinking about like a best date, I really had to think because he really puts the effort. Like, so trying to be like, he really goes all out. Like,
really does.
Like when I plan our dates, it'd be like real basic, like let's just go to Applebee's or something. But like he would really be like thinking about these dates. I'm like, wow, you really whatever. But I would think that our best date was like our second date because at that point we had we'd been on the first date and sorry, baby, tell the story. I wasn't interested in going on another date. I was like, I don't think that it's gonna work out. I'm a bit of a loud wire. He just seemed like really nice. And I was like, I don't think so. And he was like, well, let me at least take you to the movies. All right, I guess, whatever. But we met at the movies and he brought me this like bouquet of flowers. But it was crazy because it wasn't like a typical like bouquet of roses. It was like these exotic flowers. I don't know where he got these flowers from to this day. I literally went home and was like Googling the flowers. And I was like, what the hell are these? I don't even know what they are. And we had a conversation about something a while back, and he brought me a keychain that was like about that conversation. I was like, all right, he's trying, whatever. But we went to the movies, and while we're at the movies, like, I thought it was a really good date because I genuinely saw that, like, he was really like he really liked me. Like, he tried to hold my hand during the movie, but it was like, such a, like, he wasn't sure if I would let him hold my hand. And I just was like, just do it. Like, go ahead, get it over with, hold my hand. But it was just like a really good movie. And then after we went, like, to go get something to eat. And again, I'm like, well, we're across the street from BBQs. We can just hop in there and get some sticky tenders. But he like, no, I'm going to take you somewhere else. And we were walking, we went to this restaurant, which to this day, most of the places we go, I don't even know where they are. And we went to this place and we went to go eat and we really like talked and got to know each other. And I was like, man, I really want to like, that made me be like, I really want to see this guy again. And we ended up going out and then yada, yada, yada. We do in July. So that was like a good day.
Like I said, once again, effort.
Yes,
effort.
effort.
We love, I think girls and guys love people that put the thought into dates.
Yeah.
It's important, to do that. And I'm a big believer in that. So that was our best and our worst
That's
date.
actually cool. Yes. Chunk's mom said she went on her birthday date with a boxing match.
I was gonna say that.
That's really different.
That is different.
That's different, but like,
It's different.
did you sweat?
She wasn't in the boxing match. She was just looking at
Oh,
her.
that's
I mean, that's a different kind of date.
That was a different kind of date.
like that's what I thought. Like you had gloves on. I was like,
Yes.
sparring or something.
Creative.
Well, guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's that time. But before we go, a couple of things. Once again, thank you so much for watching.
So much,
Yes,
guys.
thank you for watching.
Yes.
Thank you for watching. Keep following, keep sharing, keep liking, keep watching. We appreciate it. Every week we're going to,
Thank you guys for the
more and
love
more
so
topics.
much.
Yes.
Also, we want to thank one particular person right now. We call him our production manager.
Production manager.
We want to thank Dwayne.
Hey, Dwayne.
He has really been such a helpful setup in getting everything together for us. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because tomorrow is Valentine's Day, I think anybody want to do any shout outs? Anybody for tomorrow?
Oh wait, well, Sean was going to shout out about sweatshirt. I love the sweatshirt. By the way.
Okay, so if anybody cannot see my sweatshirt, it says Jesus Lover, and it's from, y'all put me on the spot, Christian. Okay, go back.
Okay.
In the meantime, before you do, I'll say my shirt, if you have to see, it says she may bend, but she will never break. Shout out to Janine. This past weekend, Shoshana and I went to the Covenant House in Manhattan. We did hair for some of the girls in the shelter. I mean, these girls were super bomb. I love them. They were really nice. I love doing this. Thank you so much, Janine, for inviting me out. Every time you do it, she always tells Sean, like, tell your friend to come. I love doing it. I hope we get to do it more often. Y'all read my bio, you know I love the service. I love doing service projects. And this is something that really was like, you know, a thing for me. So thanks, Janine.
Okay, back to me. I already told you I can't remember stuff, but it's Christian Representatives Apparel from Deborah Thompson. So if anybody knows Deborah Thompson, you could Google her. You could look her up on Facebook, Instagram, and you can get your Jesus Lover sweatshirt. She has many other shirts geared to Christ and Christ apparel. She has one that's Church Girls Rock, you know, stuff like that. Like, it's cute. So check her out.
We love Jesus.
We love Jesus. I'm a Jesus lover.
Well, I am going to shout out to my husband for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I'm going to do it now. To Greg, happy Valentine's Day early. Great husband. We've been married almost, 2 years in April. And so far, so good. I may have sometimes want to hurt him, but I have not hurt him yet. So we've been doing pretty good so far. Love you, babe.
And I'm shouting out my 5 little lovelies, Trayvon, Michael, Ava, Nia, and Darius. Mommy loves you.
Oh, I love my kids too. I'm sorry. I got 3 kids too. Hey, Zoe, Isaiah, and Donovan.
Y'all act like I was shouting my boo so much, but I don't care. Shout out to my boo.
It's a love day.
My baby
They
Zaddy.
love.
Hey Zaddy, no, I'm kidding.
Don't do that.
I do just want to shout him out because, like I said, he really does make an effort. And I mean, these ladies know anybody that knows me, y'all know I can be a handful, and I am,
And a half.
and I'm so grateful because he does not. He bends, but he doesn't break. This poor man, and being pregnant does not make it any better. But I'm so grateful for him and everything he does. So thanks,
I love
babe.
you guys. Thanks, guys.
Like, that's with this mushy stuff. Like, y'all getting on my nerves, but, you know. And
Shout out to Sean. I love her.
Yes.
yeah, shout out to me. And I love my boo, too. I have a boo, but it's my business. Love you, babe.
Oh, well.
Okay. All right.
Oh, and wait, and really quick, look at all the kids' comments about "I love you, mom" and dad. Regina, I do it. Happy birthday to your daughter. Her sweet 16 tomorrow. Yeah,
Happy birthday.
Okay, last week we always end the show with our
Tip.
tip.
Well, today's tip is make sure y'all wrap it up tomorrow because February and we don't need no more Scorpios. Not at all. I'm sorry. My ex-husband was a Scorpio. We don't need no more, y'all.
Scorpio, I'm sorry, but you know what you do. You know.
Come on. So we just don't need no more Scorpios. Let's just kind of keep it. Let's kind of keep it together. Wrap it up, guys.
Have fun tomorrow, guys.
Yes,
love
enjoy
every
your
day.
day.
Yes.
Love tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
And we love you guys. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep following.
Sharing, we love you
guys next
so
week.
much. Look
Next
at all those hearts. And make sure every time you come in to like, hit those buttons, hearts. If you like it, love it, share it. Love you.
See you next week,
Love you
guys.
guys. Bye.